Hello everybody, and welcome to All Ages Storytime. My name is Pearl, and I'm coming to you from the Central Children's Library today with a wonderful story about feelings that I am so excited to share with you. I've been having a lot of big feelings lately, and it always helps to talk about how you're feeling. So we're going to be doing a little bit of that today. And to get us started, we are going to sing our hello song. If you've joined me for All Ages or Toddler Storytime before, you probably know this one. It is called Hi, Hello, and How Are You? And for this one, we're going to take our hands and wave them back and forth, just like we're waving hello to a friend. And we'll sing, Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? Very nicely done, friends. And as I always like to point out when we sing this song, we just asked a question. We asked, how are you today? How are you feeling? How is your body? How is your mind? How is your heart? Should we take a moment and think about it together? If you want, you can close your eyes. I think it's always helpful to take a nice deep breath in through your nose and slowly blow it out. Relax my shoulders and listen to the world around me and notice what's happening inside my body. And today I feel a little sadness right here. So that's how I'm doing today. I wonder how you're feeling today. If you're with a grown-up, maybe you could turn to them and tell them how you're feeling. And if you're feeling really nice, maybe you could ask how they're feeling too. Our grown-ups have feelings too, just like me. All right, now that we've checked in with ourselves, friends, we are going to wrap up our hello song by clapping our hands. And we'll sing, Hi, hello, and clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Hi, hello, and clap your hands today. Wonderful, everybody. Nice job. Thank you for joining me for that experience and that song. And grown-ups, if you're with me, you might be like, why is Pearl talking about being sad in story time? Well, I have this book with me today. It is fairly new. I enjoy it very much. It's called Sometimes I Cry. And if you look at the cover, well, I see it looks like the same kiddo over and over, and it looks like they're crying. And every single one of those pictures, but does it look like they're having the same feelings? It kind of looks like a lot of different feelings, huh? And sometimes when we think about crying, we think about being sad, like I mentioned earlier, but there's all kinds of reasons that we can cry and all kinds of feelings that can make us cry. So what I love about this story is how much it tells us that it's okay to cry no matter what our feelings are. So this is Sometimes I Cry by Jess Towns, illustrated by Daniel Miatis. Let's take a look and see why I cry sometimes. Sometimes when I feel extra brave flying down the super hill on my bike and all my friends are shouting my name, I hit that one rock. Uh-oh, that can't be good. And tumble and fall. Blood trickles down my knee and it stings. And the sting hurts my eyes. And I cry. Yeah, that is so sad. Have you ever fallen off your bike before and scraped your knee? Or maybe you tripped on the sidewalk and hurt yourself, got a boo-boo. It's okay to cry when that happens. Sometimes when I wrestle with Dad and he tries to tickle my tummy, I tickle his first, and he starts to laugh so hard that he snorts, which makes me laugh too. And we hoot and holler and howl with laughter that spills out of our eyes, and we cry. That is so different, huh? On the first page, we saw our friend crying because they hurt themselves. And maybe they're feeling a little embarrassed that their friends saw it, or a little sad that they have a scraped knee. But here, they're crying with Dad because they're laughing so hard. They're having so much fun. Maybe that's happened to you before too. But we don't always cry just because we're sad. Sometimes we cry because we're having big other feelings too. When I'm at recess making origami frogs, and that kid takes my very best one and crumples it into a tiny green ball that he kicks to his friend as he laughs, my whole body is a volcano that rumbles and roars from the tips of my toes to the top of my head. Our friend looks kind of angry, huh? And I erupt with red-hot lava tears that I cry. Oh, that looks so painful, to feel so hurt and angry. And sometimes it's good to let those tears out then, too. Oh, it looks like our friend might be playing baseball here today, but they don't look so happy, huh? They say, sometimes when it's my turn at bat, the ball whizzing past, strike one, strike two, three, and I'm out. I try to kick my disappointment down, down, down in the dirt, but we still lose. And I know it's my fault, and I cry. You know, our friend here they're covering their face with their baseball mitt. I wonder if maybe they're feeling some shame that they feel like they let their team down. That's painful, that hurts. It doesn't hurt to feel like we've done it does hurt to feel like we've done something wrong. And our friend is crying because that doesn't feel good. Sometimes when I wake in the middle of the night to a scratch noise in the hallway and I'm all alone in the too dark room, my feet won't carry me to the door, my mouth won't call out for mom, so I pull the covers over my head. They look pretty scared, don't they? And I listen to the thump, thump, thump of my heart, and I cry. Yeah, sometimes when things are scary, we need to cry a little bit too, huh? Sometimes when I bake cookies with Grandpa in a cinnamon and flour kitchen, he sings his favorite song, the one Grandma used to play on her pineapple ukulele. Oh, there they are together on their porch swing. And his eyes overflow with glittering tears. I bet Grandpa misses Grandma. And I catch them like you catch a cold, and we cry. I really like this page because even though both of our friends are feeling a little sad and having a cry, they get to support each other. That is so beautiful. Oh, look, here's a baby. It says, sometimes when I look at my sister, wiggling her 10 tiny toes, which she puts in her mouth all covered in drool and giggles. Babies are so silly. Mom lets me hold her, and she fits just right in my lap. My heart begins to grow until there's no more room in my body. This little one looks amazed at their little sister. What a wonderful feeling. And all the tears have nowhere to go, so I cry. What a magical moment. Maybe sometimes your feelings are so big and they're not bad or sad or scary, but you still cry. Sometimes my feelings fill me up like a water balloon that stretches and stretches and stretches until I think I might burst. But when I let my tears out, my feelings fit perfectly inside my body. All my feelings together. And I know it's okay that sometimes I cry. The end. Thank you so much for sharing that story with me today. I know it's a little bit of a longer one, but I hope that maybe something that you noticed in the story is that when our feelings are really big and they're bigger than our body, and maybe it's uncomfortable because of how big our feelings are, regardless of what the feeling is, it can be nice to cry and let those feelings out and then they fit inside our body again, and we can feel comfortable again. And grown-ups, if you're still here with me reading this book, a really great way to help your child build emotional intelligence is to talk about how characters are feeling in a book and why, and help your little one connect those feelings to something that may have happened in their own life or something that they've experienced before. And by doing this, we're not only learning about our own feelings, how they feel in our body, how we can handle them, but it's also helping us understand the feelings of others and how we might be able to show up and support them. So thank you again for sharing that book with me. We talked about all kinds of big feelings today. I'm feeling big feelings today. Maybe you are too. So for our final rhyme today, I've got a rhyme called Up and Down. We're gonna use our arms for this one, our whole arms. And it goes like this. Put your arms up, put your arms down, put them in the middle and move them all around. One arm to the left, one arm to the right. Give yourself a hug and hold on tight. Sometimes the best hugs come from yourself, huh? Or maybe if your grown-up's there with you, you could give them a hug too. That's a new one. Should we try it one more time? It's new for me too. And we'll do it a little slower so we can really experience it. And we'll say, put your arms up, put your arms down, put them in the middle, and move them all around. One arm to the left, one arm to the right. Give yourself a hug, ooh, a nice big squeeze, and hold on tight. And maybe you need a little kiss too. Mwah. A little kiss on the shoulder. So sweet. Well, we have made it to the end of our story time today, folks. Thank you again for joining me. It's been so wonderful to share this with you. For our goodbye song today, as we always do, we are going to take our hands and we are going to wave it goodbye, just like we're waving to a friend. And we'll sing, goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye, my friends, goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for joining me for story time today. I hope that the rest of your day is filled with reading and learning and fun and so much magic. I hope that you are able to make room for all of your big feelings today. And I hope that you'll join us for story time next time. And we'll see you then. Bye-bye.